Bachelorette fans boycott show over new lead. September 13th, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News. Fans, when ABC put The Bachelorette on pause for 2025, fans of the franchise thought it would never come back. But in a surprise announcement this week, the network revealed that the show is coming back even sooner than expected. It will return in 2026, with someone not connected to Bachelor Nation as the lead. Longtime fans of the TV dating franchise reacted negatively to Taylor Paul Frankie and vowed to boycott. Why is the Hulu reality star so controversial? Keep reading to find out more about the situation. Unexpected Season 22 Bachelorette announcement. Taylor Frankie Paul was announced as the Season 22 Bachelorette lead. She is one of the stars of the hit Hulu reality show, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Taylor Frankie Paul went viral in 2022 after revealing on TikTok that she and her husband were part of a soft swinging friend group. She defined soft swinging as hooking up but not going all the way. The revelation ultimately ended her marriage after she broke the rules set in her marriage about the extracurricular activities. She welcomed 2 children with her ex-husband before they divorced in 2022 after the scandal broke. She also has a child from a relationship after her divorce. Her relationship with Dakota Mortensen was featured on Season 2 of the Hulu show. Season 3 of the hit reality show premieres in November, but it won't interfere with Taylor Frankie Paul handing out roses to her suitors. Fans boycott show over new lead. The news of Taylor Frankie Paul as the next Bachelorette seemed out of the blue, but we reported back in June that she jokingly auditioned for the show. It seems ABC liked what they saw and thought she would be perfect for Season 22. 2 of her Secret Lives co-stars, Whitney Levitt and Jennifer Affleck, are competing on the new season of Dancing with the Stars. There has been a mixed reaction to Taylor Frankie Paul as the next Bachelorette. Former stars of the show think she's just what the franchise needs after Jen Tran's season ended in disaster. While Bachelor Nation alums may be excited, some viewers aren't. One viewer took to social media to declare a boycott. They wrote, "The choice is wrong, and what the contestant has done goes against my principles. I'm refusing to watch." Many others chimed in that they won't watch either. If they wanted to bring in a lead with a bigger following, fine. But someone with a history of domestic violence wasn't the answer. I am so skeeved out by this. There is no way I will watch any of the franchise ever again. Someone convicted of domestic violence that involves children present to witness the behavior is not something I'll spend my time watching on TV. If a male lead had the same history, we would be boycotting. Taylor Frankie Paul was arrested in domestic violence charges in 2023 after an argument with her ex-boyfriend, Dakota Mortensen. She allegedly threw a chair at her ex but hit one of her children instead. The Hulu star recently spoke out about the incident. Does that make you not want to watch this season? Season 22 of The Bachelorette is reportedly airing in early 2026 in place of
The Bachelorette thrives on passion, heartbreak, and fairy tale endings. But this time, the drama is happening off camera. The new season hasn't even aired, and yet it's already in flames. Social media has erupted, hashtags are trending, and die-hard Bachelor Nation loyalists are threatening to boycott altogether. Why? The new lead. This is the story of how a single casting decision divided a fandom, ignited a controversy, and forced fans to ask themselves, what does the future of The Bachelorette even look like? The announcement heard around Bachelor Nation. When host Jesse Palmer teased a groundbreaking announcement at the end of the Bachelor finale, fans leaned forward on their couches. Rumors had already been flying. Would it be fan favorite runner-up from the season? A beloved contestant from Bachelor in Paradise? Or maybe, in a shocking twist, an entirely new face? The cameras cut to Jesse, standing in front of the live audience with a mischievous grin. "Bachelor Nation, your next Bachelorette is..." He paused, drawing out the tension. The The crowd gasped as the spotlight landed on a figure stepping onto the stage. It wasn't who anyone expected. Instead of Leticia Gar, Juliana Pasquarosa, or even Carolina Quixano, all rumored frontrunners, the show introduced Dina Lupanco, a controversial contestant from Grant Ellis's season. The crowd's reaction was a polite applause, but Bachelor Nation online? Chaos. Dina had been a polarizing figure during her season. Known for her sharp wit and willingness to stir the pot, she had clashed with nearly every contestant in the mansion. While some fans adored her unapologetic attitude, others accused her of being manipulative, calculating, and, perhaps worst of all, unauthentic. During Grant Ellis's season, Dina rarely connected with the Bachelor himself. Instead, she built her screen time around feuds, dramatic exits, and late-night confessionals that fueled endless memes. Viewers branded her the villain of the season, and many assumed that was the last they'd see of her. But the producers clearly had other plans. In their eyes, Dina was TV gold, and for a franchise struggling with declining ratings, gold was exactly what they needed. "We wanted a lead who would shake things up," a producer explained in an interview after the announcement. "Dina represents a modern woman who knows what she wants and isn't afraid to say it. Love her or hate her, she's unforgettable." Fans, however, weren't convinced. The boycott began. The backlash was instant. Within minutes of the announcement, Twitter, or X, depending on who you ask, exploded with outrage. "Dina? Are you serious? Who's tuning in for this? #Boycott Bachelorette," one user wrote. "She was literally the villain of the season. This is like making Regina George the prom queen. Oh wait, another joked. Reddit threads popped up with hundreds of comments. Some vowed never to watch again. Others said the producers were desperate for drama, not love. A petition even launched on change.org demanding ABC replace Dina before filming began. It gained 50,000 signatures in the first 24 hours. The boycott movement gained traction. TikTokers stitched reaction videos with clips of Dina's most infamous fights. Instagram accounts posted "Not My Bachelorette" graphics. Hashtags "Cancel the Bachelorette" and "Boycott Bachelorette" trended for days. What was supposed to be the franchise's bold new era quickly turned into a PR nightmare. In true Dina fashion, she didn't stay silent. Just days after the uproar, she posted a lengthy Instagram video addressing the hate. "Look, I get it. I wasn't everyone's cup of tea on Grant's season, but who really is? You saw maybe 5% of me on TV, and it wasn't the side I wanted shown. Do I regret some of my behavior? Absolutely. But am I the villain you all think I am? No. I'm human, and I deserve love too." She added with a smirk, "And if you don't want to watch my journey, that's your choice. But I promise it's gonna be one hell of a season." Her video only added fuel to the fire. Fans who already disliked her called her defensive and manipulative. Others, however, started to soften, saying maybe it was time to give her a second chance. For the first time, the boycott started to split into factions. The Never Dinas versus the "Let's see what happens" crowd. Bachelor Nation alumni weighed in. The drama took another turn when former contestants and leads began sharing their opinions. Juliana Pasquarosa posted a cryptic Instagram story. "Some people just want the crown, not the connection." Fans immediately interpreted it as shade towards Dina. Meanwhile, Leticia Gar, who many had hoped would have been chosen, was more gracious. In a podcast interview, she said, "Dina wouldn't have been my pick, but at the end of the day, everyone deserves their shot at love. I hope people give her a chance." Even Grant Ellis himself got dragged into the conversation when he liked a tweet that read, "This is the worst casting choice in Bachelorette history." His publicist later claimed it was an accidental like, but the damage was done. Suddenly, it wasn't just fans boycotting, it was alumni throwing shade. Entertainment outlets feasted on the controversy. Headlines screamed, "Bachelor Nation divided, fans rage over Dina Lupanko as new lead." Producers defend bold choice amid boycott threats. Will this be the lowest-rated season ever? Talk shows invited critics and superfans to debate the casting. YouTubers uploaded hour-long breakdowns titled, "Why Dina Shouldn't Be the Bachelorette." TikTok influencers reenacted Dina's infamous mansion fights, mocking the idea of her handing out roses. For the first time in years, The Bachelorette was dominating cultural conversation, but not in the way producers had hoped. Behind-the-scenes chaos. While fans raged online, chaos erupted behind the scenes. Dina reportedly clashed with producers over how she wanted to be portrayed. She demanded more control over her narrative, refusing to be edited into another villain role. Meanwhile, several contestants allegedly dropped out after learning Dina would be the lead, worried they'd be set up for drama rather than genuine connections. One anonymous insider leaked, "It's a mess. Dina's trying to rewrite her image, but the producers want the fireworks. Half the guys are skeptical, and the other half are here for clout. It's gonna be the most explosive season we've ever had, if it doesn't implode first." As filming began, fans were forced to make a choice: boycott the season entirely or tune in to watch the train wreck unfold. Some hardcore fans proudly posted screenshots of them deleting their Hulu subscriptions. Others said they would hate watch just to see how bad it got. Meanwhile, Dina slowly started winning over a surprising number of supporters. Leaked photos from filming showed her laughing with contestants, looking genuinely happy. A few clips suggested that maybe, just maybe, she had real chemistry with the men cast for her. Could she actually turn the tide? The premiere arrived and the numbers told the story. Ratings were down 30% compared to the previous season. The boycott had worked, but not entirely. Millions still tuned in, curiosity too strong to resist. And the episode itself? Shocking. Dina appeared calm, composed, and, dare fans say it, likable. She gave heartfelt speeches, showed vulnerability, and seemed genuinely committed to finding love. By the end of the episode, social media began to shift. Tweets read, "Wait, am I actually rooting for Dina? Producers tricked us into thinking she's the villain, but she's killing it. Boycott over, I'm in." The season was just beginning, but already, the boycott seemed to be crumbling. The Dina Lupanko controversy wasn't just about one woman. It revealed something deeper about The Bachelorette and its fandom. Fans wanted love stories, but they also craved drama. They hated villains until villains became compelling leads. They demanded authenticity, yet tuned in for the chaos of reality TV editing. The boycott proved that Bachelor Nation cared deeply, but it also showed how quickly opinions could change. Dina's journey wasn't just about her. It was about what fans wanted the franchise to represent. Would The Bachelorette continue chasing ratings with polarizing leads, or would it return to its roots, focusing on romance over spectacle? Only time and the finale would tell. Dina's redemption. By the time the season ended, Dina had shocked everyone. Not only had she found real love with one of her contestants, but she had also managed to rewrite her narrative. Her redemption arc became one of the most talked about stories in franchise history. Fans who once vowed to boycott now admitted they were wrong. Okay, fine, Dina won me over. I was rooting against her, but she proved me wrong. Respect. And just like that, the villain became the heroine.